What it is, everybody, this is BNB here, and thank you for stopping by to check out this video. So, I just kind of had this idea to do something with submachine guns, because everyone seems to complain that submachine guns are bad in Black Ops, and I don't really think of them that way. I really do enjoy the submachine guns, or at least most of them. There are several that I can use pretty well. But anyway, as I use my sneaky capture of B here, in case you didn't know that little area there. But anyway, the MPL is probably one of the best guns, and that's why I want to start off the series with it. Maybe start it off easier, or just, I think I'm just going to start off with later weapons, because I'm just kind of there in my prestige, and I can wait a little bit if I need to, and basically, I'm kind of getting absorbed in the gameplay, so this commentary is a little bit off right now, at least a little more than I was hoping. But anyway, I'm going to skip the MP5K, because if you need any advice on that, just check out my other videos. But anyway, and there was a host migration there. Just disclaimer, host migration, and that's why there was something random that happened there. But anyway, the MPL is probably the, I'd have to say it's my second favorite submachine gun, and there's a couple of reasons for that. Really, it's just overall performance is pretty good, but statistically, it's not an amazing gun. It's pretty good, but let's just read off the statistics here, assuming I get them. Yep. So, I believe you get it at level 35, first of all. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. That's just from memory right there. But anyway, it shoots at 938. Right. Its rate of fire is 938, so that's pretty good. It has a 32 magazine size, which is 2 more than most submachine guns, or 12 more than most submachine guns. Maybe that 2 or 12 is a big boost. I don't really know personally, but I have been saved by those last couple shots a few times at least. And anyway, it's actually a lot weaker of a gun than a lot of people would think. Its damage is 30 to 20, and it starts to drop from 30 to 20 at about 20 meters, and then at about 25 meters it hits 20. So it is a 4 to 5 shot kill, and 5 shots from far away. Now that's not the best, and its reload time is pretty good, 2.25 seconds normal without sleight of hand, and 3 seconds, even relatively 3 seconds I should say, if you empty out your clip. So yeah. Anyway, as you see from my game, I never play too aggressively, and I know the submachine guns are meant to rush. You're not supposed to camp with submachine guns, but I would never, with any gun, recommend just running around everywhere. I wouldn't recommend with any gun either to just camp in a corner, but just kind of running around outside routes, or just kind of running around inside a building. Because if you run out in the open, lots of people think that's what you're supposed to do, but with a submachine gun, in a lot of cases, you're not going to win that little firefight if they're farther away. And I guess that is something that people don't really like, because the assault rifles, I do think, still outclass the submachine guns, but they're a lot better than some people think. Now, when you're using the submachine guns, people tend to complain a lot just about the damage, and a lot of them are 20-round clip, which does not affect the MPL. But I do think that this would be a great gun, and oh, off task. Woo! I don't even know where that guy was. And another fail coming up. Fail or win, you guys decide. Both said in the comments. Fail or win. With those doubles. Ah, yeah. But anyway, this gun actually has pretty good accuracy. Its iron sights are alright. I mean, I know some of you would want a red dot sight. I don't think it's necessary, but it's not a perfect iron sight, but I definitely think that it'll do. And now I'm just going to kind of wing it and think of random stats about it. So basically, it is probably, like I've been saying, one of the best submachine guns. I really also want you guys to post in the comments of what some of the best things are with this. And right, this is a weird commentary, because usually I just kind of think, okay, this is what I'm going to talk about. I have not been thinking of that at all, and here I was just retarded and got lucky again. But anyway, like I said, I do think that the MPL is such a great gun. It's really just kind of, I'd have to say it's just way more average, and it's just a very average gun, and I think that's what puts it over the top. So I guess I never really went into class setup for it. I would definitely recommend rapid fire with it because it definitely makes it kill a lot faster, but that is really my recommendation with most submachine guns, because rapid fire does not increase the recoil too much in this game, but it definitely does make it shoot faster. So that is my recommendation, but aside from rapid fire, I guess, you can't put extended mags on this gun, which is something that's kind of interesting. So I'll just kind of look through the attachments here. You can use dual mag, ACOG sight, red dot, reflex, grip, suppressor, or rapid fire. You know, suppressor and grip, one of the two. I think that could be very effective, and I know I love dual mag stuff, so if you love dual mag stuff, you could use that. And for kill streaks are really whatever you want them to be. I'm never picky about kill streaks. Just as long as you don't use like the RC car, then we don't have a problem here. You see, I'm using spy plane, chopper gunner, gunship, which is my classic. Just go for a bunch of kills, set up, and still help out the team a little with the spy plane. But anyway, next week, the next game, like I said, I'm not going to do the MP5 case, so I really want you to tell me what you want the next one to be. And these should all be online. I'll tell you if I do a combat training one, and the only reason I might do that is since I'm hoping to post this every Saturday. Hopefully I said Submachine Gun Saturday and not Submachine Gun Sunday, but yeah, SMG Saturday, so I'm going to try and post one every Saturday if I remember, and if it's Friday night and I couldn't get a good gameplay with the weapon that I wanted, then I think I'll just go into combat training and get a good game, because really, I'll use the same strategy, and you'll still be able to use the weapon, you'll still be able to see it in use. But anyway, again, let's just kind of go over the specifics of the gun, and this is probably the worst commentary I've ever done, because I don't even remember what I've said yet, and I can't think straight right now. I think I'm like on drugs without taking drugs. Anyway, it has great hip fire. I never mentioned that. Great hip fire. Recoil is pretty low. It is kind of hard to control because it's pretty random, but it is not very strong, as you saw there. And rapid fire, I really don't think does anything to the recoil. I don't think it makes it better in any way, like it does with certain submachine guns, but it definitely doesn't help it in any way. And I do think that could be important to certain people. You know, certain people are really sensitive about recoil, and they really want a gun that's good from all ranges. And if you do that, then I'd recommend for this weapon maybe red dot. If you have a small TV, I would recommend red dot, because its iron sights do take up a lot of room, and if you have a small TV and you want to shoot someone from, this is really for almost any weapon, if you want to kill them from a long range and you have a small TV, you really can't see them when your iron sights are covering it up, and I know I experienced this, so maybe red dot for far away, and then I'd probably say grip, and that's just kind of the typical thought of it. I do, like I said, this is definitely an average submachine gun that somehow it just performs better, even though it's just really average. So thanks for watching, guys, and peace. That was nasty shit.